Yes, it's Psych Up with Brian. Today we're going to talk about being happy. That's what it's all about, right? It's all about being happy. I want you to be happy and have a happy life and have a happy 2025. So, what are we going to look at today? The 15 ways to be happy. 15 strategies for happiness, I call these. So, let's go through these. You might have to write these down fast or even watch it twice to make sure you got all these down. Don't you want to be happy? Yes, as we all want to be. So let's make this a goal. Don't have it just be I hope I'm happy or I wish I was happy. Let's make it a serious goal to be happier. We can all be a lot happier than we are. And you don't have to say I'm a happy person all the time. You're never going to be happy all the time. But if you can increase your level of happiness a lot, then that's very important. So let's look at 15 strategies to increase your level of happiness significantly. All right, so number one, it's one that you know I love, and that's just smile a lot. Okay, I talk about smiling all the time, and in fact, when we do our affirmations and our deep breathing, we're always smiling, always a big smile on your face. So smiling a lot. Number one, smile a lot. 15 strategies for happiness. Number two, define your happy roles using role charts. Okay, now you may not have role charts yet, but I want you to think about the roles you play in which you are happy. Okay, now what are some of the roles you play? You play a mother, you maybe play a mom or a dad. Now you're a happy dad or a happy mom? I certainly hope so. What about, are you a brother or sister? What is your regular job? Are you a car salesman? Are you a happy car salesperson? Are you happy in your work? Are you happy in your relationship? Are you a happy wife or a happy husband? Okay, so think of the roles you play in your life and say, I'm going to make these roles happier. I'm going to inhabit these roles in a happier way. I'm going to be a happier worker. I'm going to be a happier pickleball player. I'm going to be a happier mom, dad, brother, sister, son, daughter, everything you are, all the roles you play in life. Let's make them all happier. Identify those happy roles. Which are your roles that are happy? And then identify the roles that you're unhappy in. And then try to eliminate those, to eliminate your unhappy state. Don't be envious. Don't be an envious troll. Don't be a greedy glutton. You got to stay away from roles like that will make you unhappy. Stay with your positive roles, like focused winner, excellent producer, motivated real estate investor. Those are roles I want you to play, not grouchy, whatever role you play. Don't be a grouchy. Okay. Remember, when you're defining your roles, a role is just two things. It's an adjective plus a noun, and the noun is whatever the role you're playing: mom, dad, worker, account executive, whatever your job is, those things. Okay. So, but you got to put the right adjectives with your roles to make great roles. Okay. Morning, WL. Good to see you. Great to see you this morning. Okay. Number three is use trigger affirmations to snap into those happy roles. So once you know what your happy roles are, think of some affirmations that you can use that get you into those happy roles. So as simple as I am happy. I feel happy. I feel happy. I am a happy dad. I am a happy mom, and then just saying your happy roles can be a good trigger affirmation. And then trigger gestures. What are your trigger gestures that can snap you into feeling happy? The easiest one is a smile. We started with that one. Number one is smile a lot. So what is a smile? A smile is a trigger gesture that will bring on a happy role. Okay, so if you're smiling and you keep that smile and you hang on to that smile, it's very hard to not assume a happy role and get into a happy role. So trigger gestures are very important. Holding your hands up like this. Yeah, with a smile. How can you not feel happy? Yay. Okay, so and then number 5 is find and follow happy role models. Who do you know in your life who's happy? What do they do? What do they think? How come they're happy, and how come you're not as happy as they are? If you know people in your life, maybe you're an extremely happy person, and that's wonderful. But let's even be more happy. But if you can't think of anybody who's happier than you, that's a great thing. That means you're a happy role model for others. So that's great. But think of people that you know who are happy and think about, what do they think? What do they do? What are they doing on a daily basis that's making them happy? What is their approach to life? Happy role models are very important. Number 6 is play music that makes you feel happy. Now, music is a trigger. So technically this could fall under a trigger, but this isn't really a trigger affirmation or a trigger gesture. This is a trigger external input. So find some music. There's one song it's called Low Rider by War, that always, just the beat of it and the music just really gets me going. So anytime I want to get a smile on my face, that's a great song for me. Think of songs that make you happy. Walking on Sunshine, Happy by Pharrell. There's all kind of different songs. Number 7 is recall past happy memories. If you want to get in a happy state of mind, think of some happy times in your life when you were really happy. Some happy memories, like the day you got married, or the day you had your children. All those happy days, happy times. Okay, so think about those. Alonzo, you're giving me some big comments here. Thank you. Coached you over 10 years ago. Oh, and made a real difference. Okay, you're back 100% in. Is that ever awesome? Yes, I'll answer questions in a minute. Great to see you, Caleb, always. And Charles, good morning, everybody. Okay, now number 7 is recalling past happy memories. Number 8 is visualize future happy times. Visualization is a great tool all the time to project a positive future. Create your positive future in your mind so that it will materialize in reality. So if you're thinking about exciting, fun, a great, beautiful, bright future for yourself, that makes you happy. And whenever you're visualizing, you should be smiling. You should have that trigger gesture as part of your visualizations. Okay, number 9 is commit to define goals that will make you happy. Okay, define goals that will make you happy. I'm a big believer in goals with deadlines. Number 10, plan and schedule times to feel happy. So what makes you happy? What activities make you happy? Maybe you love to go to Top Golf, or you love to go bowling or whatever. Make sure you're doing those things. Sometimes there's things that you love to do and you kind of forget about them. And like, hey, when was the last time I went bowling? Like 2 years ago? I really like bowling. Bowling makes me happy. I look forward to going bowling. So start plugging those fun. I have a form called Fun Activities, my fun activities list. So put some things on your fun activities list and try to, do those things. Try to make sure you're doing the things that make you happy in life. Plan and schedule times to feel happy. And then 11, spend happy time with fun and loving people. So who do you have in your network that brings you happiness and joy? Be around them. Literally schedule times. Don't leave it up to fate or chance. And if there's someone at your work, if you work at a place, and you really like someone there, schedule time, go out to lunch together. Don't just get a little 5-minute conversation here or there, get more happiness out of that relationship. Okay, number 12, be productive by following your role schedule. That will make you happy. And if you're not productive, you'll be unhappy. So that's the key there. Sometimes it's unhappiness is intruding. Sometimes we're seizing happiness. In this case, being productive keeps you from being unhappy. If you have a wasted day and you feel like, oh, it's 5 o'clock and I got nothing done today, that makes you unhappy. So getting a lot done in a day, if you say it's 5 o'clock and I had a really productive day, that leads to happiness, being productive. Number 13, let go of concerns that are out of your control. I always remember that serenity prayer. Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Remember, that's that serenity prayer. So the first part of it is the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. So you can get really worked up and anxious and stressed out by things that are out of your control. And so don't focus on those things. Otherwise, you're going to give up your happiness. You're not going to feel happy. So don't focus on those things that are out of your control. Don't think about, I don't even want to go there, actually. Number 14, put happiness triggers around in your environment. So pictures that make you happy. These are triggers that you can set up. And so pictures are great. Oh, there's me with my daughter, and oh, it's so nice. I feel happy when I look at that picture. There's a lot of pictures and little toys. And what do we like? We like those little wolfies, the little wolf huggers. That definitely is a happiness trigger. So if you have a little doll or a little souvenir or something that reminds you of very happy times, That's awesome. Use those happy triggers, put them in your environment. And lastly, number 15, focus on the happy words in psych ups. Okay, now the only time you guys are really exposed to psych ups is when I'm psyching you up in the morning, but very soon, I'm actually shooting this week. I'm going to have a whole bunch of really awesome psych ups that you can listen to and watch that will psych you up in different areas. Okay, so I'm actually shooting them this week. So that's very exciting. All right, guys, so that's all 15. You might have to go back and watch these over. These are the things to be happy. Now, are you going to be more productive? Are you going to be better at real estate investing when you're a happier person? Yes, because you have more energy. You have more emotional reserves. You're not stressed out and unhappy. You're walking around happy, so you have more to give. All right, so that's it, guys. Let's be happy. Let's commit to being happy. And let's use that affirmation. Remember, one of the things we do is use affirmations. Just, I am happy. So let's do that one. 3 times on 3. We always do our affirmations 3 times on 3. Ready? I am happy. 1, 2, 3. I am happy. I am happy. I am happy. Remember, motion creates emotion. So you always, do your fist, do a big smile whenever you're doing your affirmations. Okay, 3 deep breaths. Nice deep breath in. Good. Hold it a little bit. And now I'm here every Monday and Friday, remember. Another deep breath in. And I love working with you guys, helping you with your real estate and helping you with your mindset. One more deep breath. Excellent. All right. Good job. Nice and relaxed. And, wholesale flip, I see. When does the cash buyer see the original agreement? All right, now you're going to have your cash buyer sign an assignment agreement. They're going to see that agreement. And that's the thing about selling a wholesale. If you have a flipper who is so concerned about how much you're making, and they, are grinding you on your prices and that's not really who you're looking for. I mean, you're looking for someone who will pay a fair price when they have a profit and leave you a profit, and not grind you, to make 5 instead of 10. All right. Obviously, they're getting an assignment of contract form that you're signing with them, and then they are going to see the contract. It pretty much happens right away. So it's not like something that you can necessarily hide. They know you're a wholesaler, so they know you're making money. So long as you set a price that's fair, that leaves them enough profit, that, and if this is a big issue for them, then you can do a double close. Listen, I hate to say that, because then you have to come up with funding. The whole idea of doing wholesales is you don't have to fund the deal, that you're just going to take your assignment fee and not have to come up with the funding. If you were working with a rehabber who was real picky about this, and they were really awesome in every other way, and you could do double closings, maybe you'd consider doing that. But really, the best way to do it is just find flippers who are not all obsessed with how much you're making, and realize that you're going to be making some good money, and are willing to pay a fair price for a flip. All right. Hey, I'm here for questions. Happy inauguration. Oh, that's today? I didn't even realize that was today. So yeah, lots happening today, guys. Let's focus on our real estate and have great success, and let's be happy today. Okay. Now I'll see you guys all on Friday. You can always email me, remember, support@thewolfcouple.com. Now, if you send me an email at support@thewolfcouple.com, make sure you put Brian in all caps in the subject line, because that goes to a lot of people. So I just want to make sure I get it. So you can email me anytime. And great to see you here, Alonzo. Awesome. I look forward to working with you and helping you realize your goals in 2025. All right. So guys, great seeing you today. Have a great week. Until I see you next, keep expecting success, getting awesome training from the Wolf Couple, and taking action. Thank you, Charles. Great stuff. Right back to you.